here in Bardstown, it happens almost daily.
Those are just some of the distillery events that you have
Mm-hmm.
all week long. The newest thing that you have is this bourbon mashup,
Mm-hmm.
which, when you think bourbon now, and we talked about some of the pairings in the food, you're really bringing together the biggest chefs to complement the biggest brands.
Exactly. That's a new event for us. I know Sam's going to be on here in a little bit to talk about it, but this is the first year. It's part of the Bourbon Capital Alliance. So he is hosting that event. There'll be really good turnout. We're going to get a lot of really great media coverage on that event, and you're going to get to mingle, same thing, with the master distillers, the rock stars.
If somebody is visiting for the very first time, National Bourbon Week, where do you suggest that they begin and just to get completely immersed in not only the distillery experiences, but the culture of Bardstown, Kentucky?
I say the Oscar Getz Museum of Whiskey History is a really good place to start. Learn about what we looked like prior to Prohibition and what we looked like after Prohibition. There was a decline in the distilleries and we lost some, and then we've built it back up to where it is now. You can see artifacts. There's so much in that museum. You can learn all about bourbon. You can learn about Bardstown and how we became the bourbon capital of the world there. And of course, our Main Street. I mean, we the most beautiful small town in America. Walk down our Main Street, all locally owned businesses. You're not going to have your chain restaurants or shops. It's all locally owned, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful town.
And plenty of places where you can grab a bourbon or two.
You can grab bourbon. We have some bourbon bars down there. We have the Talbot Tavern, the oldest bourbon bar in the world. Jesse James was a frequent visitor there. Shot a hole in the wall, drank too much bourbon.
It happens.
I mean, he thought birds were flying at him. It was just a mural, but those bullet holes still stand there, and also his gun is on display there. Also, super cool place.
Just down the street, I just found like a new place where not only can you buy super unique collections of bourbon from commercially what you see every day to very unique brands, but then sit at the bar, have a drink. That's kind of common here, is just to kind of sit, relax, and
just take it all in.
Take it all in.
You can do a lot of samplings